Okay. Let me see how that goes. All right. Child's pose to begin. So we're going to start here in child pose with some gratitude for coming to this space today, for making it here. So just reaching our arms out long, and spread your knees really wide or have your knees together. So wherever you are, maybe your big toes touch. Once your arms are long, completely relax and surrender. Settling in, there's so much to feel in child's pose if you're hitting it for the first time. This most important part of our practice, besides the very end, is setting up our mindful breath. That is the tool we use to stay in the present moment, to come to the present moment. To let everything outside of our practice this morning just stay off of the mat, stay out of the space so that we can focus on your breath, sensations, and the opening that is coming. Goal today to allow the opening, find a slower pace, to stay connected with our breath. As you pull your breath lower into your belly, you feel it on your thighs, or just feel that low belly expand down towards the ground. Moving that air past our heart space. And then fill the heart space. And then empty from the chest, that heart space, and then empty from the belly space. Start to notice the sensations of your forehead with the mat, your shins with the mat, your arms and your hands. Feel that connection. Taking another breath, slow and smooth. And then one more, slow and smooth. Noticing any sensations. We're going to take this breath up into table position when you're ready. Slide your hands back and shift your hips over your knees. Maybe straighten out your feet. Pressing the tops of your feet down. Gaze forward, let your belly drop. Your shoulder blades together, your back. Fill. Inhale. Then exhale. Tuck your tail, tuck your chin, and curl in. Inhale, fill. Exhale slowly. Evacuate your lungs. Imagine your crown is reaching towards your tailbone. Do a couple more on your own. You can even close your eyes and follow your own pace. When that feels complete, find a neutral spine. Flatten out your back, gaze down between your hands. We're going to curl the toes under and send our hips back for that toe stretch. Just allowing some stretch. Rock back and forth, open the bottoms of your feet. Let that feel so good. It's intense. Walk your hands back into table and send those hips into downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. First one. Let it be slow and easy. Maybe bend your knees a lot. Press your shoulders towards your toes. Release your neck and head. Eventually coming to stillness here in down dog. Spreading those fingers wide, pressing into your palms. So gaze between your hands and step that right foot forward, lunge. Sink into this lunge a little bit. Maybe even drop the knee on this first one. Press your hips forward. So we're going to step the left foot forward into a forward fold. Have your knees bent as much as you need to. And just rock around, ragdoll. Sway your body a little bit. Maybe bind opposite elbows. Release your neck. Let gravity help. Opening the space along the back body from your heels all the way to the crown of your head. And then gently roll up. Arms circle overhead. Those palms together. Slide those hands down in front of your heart space. Feel rooted through your feet. Breathe. And bring those arms up. With your exhale, bend to the right. Stick the left hip out a lot. Gaze underneath your elbow. Feel rooted in both feet though, pressing to the earth. Come back up, open your chest. And then down, bending to the other side. Find that C shape with your spine. Up, open, and exhale, fold forward, swan dive into yourself. I'm just going to move this camera up a little bit and get more view, less floor. That'll help. In this forward fold, let it feel so good. Folding forward. Then peek up, exhale, plant your hands, step those feet back, shift your weight forward and lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Breathe and feel the opening along the back body. Breathe. This time, stepping your left foot forward. Find that low runner's lunge. Even drop the knee. Get into that right hip flexor, that outer hip. Let that feel good. More breath. And step that right foot forward into your fold. Notice your fold. How is it different than your first fold? Maybe spread those toes. Let everything go. Maybe even hug the back of your legs. The back of your neck is totally relaxed. Find your breath again here. Without movement, connect to that breath. And then we'll keep that connection when we add the movement. When you're ready, inhale and roll up with that inhale. Exhale, bend to the right, slow exhale. Inhale back through center and open. Exhale, other side. Inhale back through center. Exhale, fold forward. Hug the back of your legs. Inhale, flatten your back, peek forward. Exhale, plant your hands, shift your weight forward, come all the way down, then come into upward facing dog, gaze up. Really press your neck out of your shoulders. And then curl the toes under, down dog. Breathe. Beautiful breath. One more slow, smooth breath. We're going to walk our hands back towards our feet, adding open twist. You can use a block if you like, or just press your fingertips in the earth. Left hand down, right arm up. Bend that left knee as much as you need to. Reach. Linger here and feel the sensations in the outer hip. Breathe some opening. Intend to open that outer hip. Breathe into that space. Bring your right hand down. Left arm up. Breathe. Roll that shoulder back a little more. Off of that right hand a little bit. Don't put too much weight there. And then left hand down. Move the block aside. Walk your hands forward, top of your plank. And step that right foot forward and linger in the lunge. Left foot forward, fold, hug in. With that inhale, we'll rise and follow our breath. Inhaling up, exhaling, bend, exhale. Inhale, slow and open. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale up, and then exhale, fold in. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, plant your hands. I'm going to step that right foot back. Linger in this lunge. And step the left foot back. Lower halfway down. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into down dog. Breathe. Down dog is our place of recentering. Finding your breath again. Walk your hands back. And grab your block if you like. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Bend the left knee as much as you need to. Wrap that right arm behind. Open the front of the shoulder. Right arm comes up. Switching sides gently. That's an exhale. And inhale brings that left arm up. Left leg is straightish. Right knee is bent as much as you need to. Wrap the right hand behind your back. And then walk your hands forward. Shift that weight forward, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Find that connection. One more good breath here. And then step that right foot forward, gaze up. Left foot forward, fold in. Exhale. Inhale, roll up. Arms overhead. Find the left wrist and bend over. Maybe even wrap that right arm behind. Couple breaths. Then switch sides, really windmill those arms, feel the stretch along the way. Open that space between that right hip and that right lower rib space right here. Open this whole side. Come back up, arms reach overhead, bend the elbows, open the chest, and then fold in. Exhale. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, plant those hands, step the feet back, shift your weight forward, lower halfway, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Recenter. And that right leg is going to lift high. Reach the heel, bend the knee, really shift your weight, maybe stack that right hip on the left, twirl, open. And then we're going to re-square our hips towards the ground, reach that left heel towards the mat. Squeeze your right knee in toward your chin, and then step that foot forward. Find this low runner's lunge. Right arm lifts up, dragonfly twist. Straighten the back leg, maybe bring that heel over the toes. And then drop that knee, right arm behind, left arm up. Twist. Feel the opening in the left thigh. And bring both hands down and shift your hips back for half splits. In the back of that right leg, maybe folding forward as much as is available. Release the back of your neck. Shift your weight forward, plant your hands on either side, send your right foot high in a three-legged dog, and then place it down, take a breath, and down dog. Notice the sides of your legs, one leg versus the other leg. How are they the same? How do they feel different? Move to the other side, left heel high. Bend that heel towards your bum. Point the knee towards the ceiling circle thing. Shift your weight open. Then three-legged dog. Reach that left heel high behind. Right heel down. And squeeze that knee in towards your chin. Plant the foot. Find this lunge again. Right hand plants. Left arm lifts. But not a whole lot of weight on that right hand. Some weight, but also use your core. Pull that belly in. Find your breath still going into your belly, but you have some tension there, some pressure. Squeeze that belly in a little bit. Wrap that left arm behind. And then we're coming up with the right arm into this reverse revolve warrior. Nice strong back leg. We drop that back knee, let that feel good. Get into this front quad, or the back quad rather, right quad. Then both hands down, shift your weight back for half splits. Toes point back towards your face, flex them towards your face. Surrender over that straightish leg. Breathe. Shift your weight forward, plant your hands, step that left foot high into the sky, like a dog, and plant your foot, breathe. Downward facing dog, neck releases, face and scalp release. Breathe. And look between your hands, exhale, walk or float both feet forward into that fold. Hug in that torso closer. Let your crown reach towards your toes. And we're going to pivot up into a chair pose. If you want to use a block between your knees, go ahead and do that. Your feet might be hips distance apart, or you can bring your big toes together and squeeze your knees together. Then we're going to shift that weight, sink that hip down, and then kind of look over those knees. Arms up. Breathe. Find your breath. Let there be some heat building. Bring your palms in front of your chest, sink a little bit lower. You're gonna hook that left elbow outside of the right knee for prayer twist. Sink the tailbone below the knees if you can. Gaze up. You can always open the twist if that's not available. It's hard. Arms up. And find the other side, either open twist or hook the elbow outside of the knee. And work those thumbs toward the center of your chest. Breathe. And coming up and out, straighten your legs completely. Yay, that feels good. And release. Fold in. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, plant your hands. Set those feet back. Shift your weight forward. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Reflecting on that chair. What was coming up for you? What's coming up for you now in down dog? Find your breath. Then send that right foot high. Step the right foot forward. Pause here. We're going to add on to that flow. Right arm lifts, dragonfly twist. Drop the back knee, wrap the right arm behind, left arm up. Open through the hip flexor. Both hands down, send the hips back, half splits. Coming forward, we're going to lift off the back knee into lightning bolt pose. Breathe. Nice angle from that back leg all the way forward. Then pivot and plant the back foot. Arms behind, interlace those fingers. Then surrender forward, humble warrior. Right shoulder inside of your right knee, hands lift. Breathe. Release the back of your neck. And gently straighten out that leg. Right arm up. Stretch, sky archer pose. And arms out to a T. Reach that right arm forward, tip for triangle pose. Left arm up. Breathe. Slow, steady, even breath. Through your heart space, let the diaphragm descend into your belly. And then let the air eke out from the top. And look down, both hands on either side of that right foot. Send the right foot high, do a three-legged dog, and then place the foot down dog. Inhale, the left foot reaches. Exhale, we squeeze it towards our chin. Drop that foot between our hands. Pause, feel the lunge. And right hand down, left arm up. Dragonfly. Now just flying through the air, swinging from side to side. You just can see it. Right through the Rescuers, that movie. Anyway, wrap the left arm behind. Right arm lifts, drop that right knee. Sink in, let it feel good. And from here, both hands down, half splits. Shift your weight back, fold over a straight left leg, left foot, left toes are flexed. And shift the weight forward, up off of that right knee, keeping the ball back, hip planted, arms reach up, and then angle that body. Lightning bolt pose, nice strong front leg, strong back leg. Knee over ankle, squeeze out through towards the front of your body or off the tip of your nose. Pivot and plant the back foot. Keep the arms behind. Drag the knuckles down. Open the chest and then fold forward, hinging at your hips. Folding down, front to back, left knee. Breathe. Let it feel good. Reach your hands towards the ceiling. Find space between your shoulders and your ears. Beautiful. And come all the way up. Straighten that left leg. Reach your arms overhead. Grab that left hand. Sky archer pose. Reach your arms out to a T. In triangle pose, reach that left hand forward, tip, make contact with your shin or the ground or a block. Right arm lifts. Nice straight line, left fingertips to right fingertips. Beautiful triangle between your legs and the ground. Feel connected. Beautiful. Both hands cartwheel on either side of that left foot. Send it high in three-legged dog. And drop the left foot. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Look between your hands. Exhale, walk or float forward. Peek up, flatten the back. And then fold into yourself. Hug yourself close. And we're going to find that chair pose one more time. Shifting, sinking the hips low, keeping the knees back so you can see your toes. Engage those inner thighs. Arms lift. Take a touch lower, tuck the tailbone in a touch, pull in the belly. Pinkies in, thumbs out, engage those forearms. We're just going to move into the open twist this time. Right fingers back, fingers forward. Keep the knees and hips pointing forward though. Twist in the upper back. Bring that right arm up. And then open to the other side. Mindful of your foundation. Left arm up, sink lower, swing the arms back for half chair. Rise in the balls of your feet. Love this. And breathe. Drop the heels, arms lift. Yay, feel good. Interlace those fingers, press your palms up. Back bend, gaze up. And then release. Swan dive in. Inhale, peek forward. Exhale, step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Shift your weight forward. Yeah, on the side plank here. Just shift to the outer edge of that left foot. Let your right arm go up into the sky. You can drop that left knee if you like. Feel strong. You can also lift that right leg. That's your practice, or challenge yourself, however you're feeling it. Right hand down, just swivel to the other side. Left arm will go up. Take your time, drop that right knee if you want. Lift the left leg if you like. Breathe, gaze up at that left hand if it's available to you, or out to the side. Then drop the hand, shift the weight forward. Come all the way down onto your belly. We'll come to Sphinx pose, elbows under shoulders. Press the tops of your feet down. Spread your fingers wide. Press your neck out of your shoulders. Gaze up. Feel the release from your core. The engagement of your back body. You can engage those thighs. Feel strong. Pressing the tops of your feet down. Breathe. Gaze over to your right. Bring that chin towards your right shoulder. Then come back through center, nice and slow. Then over to the other side. Back through center. When you're ready, we're going to shift our hips back into child's pose. So just gently bring those hips up. This time, have your knees together, regardless of how it was last time, and then fold forward. First, we'll reach our hands out in front, find a stretch along the side bodies. And then bring your hands next to you, palms up. Breathe. Letting it go, feel this opening in your lower back. When you're ready, bring your hands forward. We're going to walk back onto our belly. You're going to reach back, bend that right knee and that heel towards your bum. Reach for that foot if you can grab it. Use a strap if you need to. You're going to stretch the quad. Rest your head on your forearm or let your left side of your cheek come down onto the mat. Just pull gently. A few more breaths. And then from here, engage your back and lift that right shoulder up. And then release. Come back into Sphinx. Press the top of the back up. And then move that right arm out in front. Grab for the left foot. Gently come down. Use your forearm as a pillow. Pull that heel towards your glute. Breathe through it. Release the foot. Bring both hands front, back into Sphinx pose. Just briefly. Then we're going to lower down onto our chest and come to Superman pose. So reach those hands behind. And then lift using the erector muscles on your back. Those palms can be on the ground, just shifting towards your feet, or you can lift your hands and move your hands out to the side or forward or however you like. But keeping your chest lifted, pressing the feet down, feel the strength of your back. We spend a lot of time these days hunched over, leaning forward. Really need to strengthen those muscles along your spine. Keep them supple. And gently release, use your hands as a pillow, forehead down. Let it go. And we're going to come up again, lifting our chest this time, but also lifting your feet. So keep reaching maybe your hands behind you or out to the side. You could goalpost your arms. Using the back, using the glutes, bringing those heels somewhat together, reaching the feet straight back. One more breath. You can always drop your feet if you need to, not a contest. And then gently release your hands, release your legs. And then gently pressing up, we're going to put it all together now, bow pose. You're reaching back for both feet. This might be enough, just resting here, moving onto the feet. You want to extend, engage your back, engage the feet into your hands, press those feet into your hands. Use your erector muscles along the back spine. When you breathe, you might rock. Enjoy the rhythm. Feel the heartbeat from that plexus in your belly near your solar plexus. Breathe. So feet up towards the sky. Gently release the hands. Surrender completely. And from here, we're going to find our way onto our back. So ever so slowly, just roll over. Let your feet rest out in front of you. Just feel your back against the mat. Get acclimated. Feel grounded. We're going to do some spinal twists before our final resting pose. When you're ready, bring that right knee into your chest. Squeeze the knee in towards your shoulder. And then gently pull that knee across your body. Right arm out to the side. Breathe. And then gently come back through center and hug that knee into your chest again. Then drop your foot and slide that leg down. Bring your left knee in. Give it a good squeeze. And then pull the knee over to the right. And hold that knee with the right hand. Left arm out to the side. Gaze over towards those left fingers. Your eyes might be closed. Breathing in the twist. Find that deeper lower breath again. If you become not disconnected. And then come back around. Hug those knees into your chest. Maybe reach through your knees, grab the outer edges of your feet for happy baby. Press those knees down into the earth, low back on the ground. Any last minute movements or poses before you rest completely. Shavasana, this moment of surrender, release. All those beautiful movements or shapes, put yourself in. Finding opening for this pose, finding space, finding length. When you come to this pose, you can fully relax, fully surrender. Ultimately, The practice of our times to learn to relax again. Slow down. The pace of creativity. Slow. Wiggle the fingers or toes. Feel them. Taking some deep breaths, maybe reaching your arms overhead. Drag your knees in one more time. And rock from side to side. Eventually roll over onto your favorite side in the fetal pose. And then coming back up. Your palms together. Finding your breath again. That stillness allows for movement of breath to be noticed in our day, slowing down enough to feel our breath. Slower pace, allowing for inspiration, not rushing it. Gratitude for this practice of peace, slow relaxation, opening. That open space in my heart honors the open space in yours. Namaste. Feel good, breathe a lot, drink a lot of water. And we'll see what we can do here. Have a great day.